What is going on, all of you buggyless bastards? It is Hey! Hey, don't blame me, it was his idea! His idea! Yeah, if you're gonna boo someone, boo this guy!
Suck, colossal chickweed!
Alright, let's try that again. What is going on, all of you beautiful people? It is Colossal Kiwi here, and I thought I would put together a quick guide on how to get fuel the most effective way for your buggy, because as I'm sure most of you are aware by now, in Dying Light the Following we'll be able to drive buggies, but they do require fuel in order to keep running, and the fuel does go down fairly quickly, so keep that in mind, but it's not too much of a problem if you've been stockpiling fuel, and I'm going to show you how to do that in this video. Now, the main way that you're supposed to acquire fuel in Dying Light the Following is by looting it from fuel caps on cars, but this isn't always very effective because, well, most of the time it doesn't actually turn up anything, you don't get any fuel from it, so you have to go and visit other cars, and, well, cars can be quite spread out, especially in the open areas where there aren't many, so it can be quite hard to find, but there are some few key places where you're pretty much guaranteed to get fuel, and you're also going to get some upgrade parts for your car. So one of the obvious places that you can go to in order to definitely get fuel is the gas station, obviously, because, well, it doesn't seem like all the gas has been siphoned and looted and all that. It is always there, it will refresh every now and then, but you go there, depending on which gas station you go to, there'll probably be 2 or 4 pumps, and I have never looted one and not gotten fuel from it, so make sure you loot the gas pumps and also the cars around the area. But as effective as these gas stations are at acquiring gas, they're not very common. In my time I've spent playing Dying Light the Following demo, I've only come across 2, one of which is like a place you're supposed to go to for the mechanics side quest, so you're eventually going to go there anyway, and I also went to this military one near the top of the playable map, and well, the military outposts are the second location I want to talk about. These can be found anyway. This one in particular is obviously fixed there because it is a gas station. Maybe it won't always have the military vehicles around it, but the gas station is there nonetheless. But the military outposts are also very effective when it comes to getting fuel for your vehicle, because there are a lot of vehicles. They seem to have a higher chance of giving you the fuel, especially when you see these big trucks laying around, because there are 2 fuel caps, so you have twice the chance. And it's worth noting that some of these vehicles can be found scattered around Dying Light the Following. It doesn't have to be in an actual outpost. So if you see one of these large tanker trucks lying around, or maybe one of the military vehicles, definitely go out of your way to loot it, because you have a very good chance of getting gas. But in terms of the military vehicles strictly, you have a higher chance, if you search the hoods of the vehicles, which you should also be doing, you have a higher chance to find valuable car parts which you can use to upgrade your vehicle. So if you happen to be driving by a military outpost, which are marked on the map with this kind of ammunition-looking icon, definitely take the time to loot everything there, because, well, not only are you going to find gas or fuel, but you're also going to find valuable car parts in the hoods of vehicles, and you're also going to find these crates, which seem to show up at every single military outpost. They can go from medium lockpicking difficulty to very hard difficulty, and the very hard ones are the camo ones, and obviously the higher the difficulty, the higher the chance of getting valuable items, but they also carry very valuable car parts and even weapon upgrades. So that's pretty much it. Gas stations and military outposts are the 2 best places to consistently find fuel and valuable car parts, and this allows you to stockpile fuel like I mentioned earlier, so that when your buggy quickly runs out, you can just fill it up with no trouble, especially if you haven't quite leveled up far enough in the skill tree to unlock the skill which gives you longer lasting fuel. It's going to be really helpful to just have it in your hand, so you just pop out to the back, refuel your vehicle, and keep driving. Now there's one little tip I want to mention, and that is each time you manage to successfully loot fuel, that'll get you 1 fuel item in your inventory, and each time you refuel your vehicle, it will use one of those units. So say you've looted 7 times, that means you'll have 7 fuel canisters, or just fuel in your inventory, and you refuel, you'll now have 6, and each time you do refuel your vehicle, it will refuel the amount right here. As you can see, there are little brackets, little square brackets, and that is how much it will refuel, just one of those blocks. So obviously if you're nearly full on your fuel meter and it's just like a tiny bit left, I would reserve that fuel for when it's below the white line, so that way you can truly make the most of it. But anyway, that is it for this video. I hope it helped you out. Thank you very much for watching, and be sure to tune in next time where I will cash in my fuel units to purchase Brecken a brand new TV.